Sarah, you'll be home until 4 p.m. today, right?
Yeah, but I'm planning to leave after lunch. I was thinking of leaving in about an hour. Why?
What time exactly are you planning to leave?
Around 1:30. I need to be at the hospital by 2:15.
Can you cancel your plans and stay home?
What?
Mom said she's sending us some fish. There's gonna be a delivery, so I need you to receive it before you go.
When did she tell you this?
Just now, she said it'll arrive between 1 and 4.
I told you I have a follow-up medical checkup today. I have an appointment at the hospital. I can't wait for the delivery and then go.
Can't you just wait a bit? The delivery shouldn't take that long.
The hospital is 40 minutes away. If I wait and the delivery comes late, I'll miss my appointment.
Come on, what choice do we have? It's coming in a refrigerated delivery, so it needs to be received ASAP. Can't you reschedule the follow-up for your next day off?
I've been waiting for this appointment for 2 weeks.
Mom went through the trouble of sending us fresh fish.
Fine.
You could sound a bit more grateful. Mom's always thinking of us.
I am grateful. I just wish you'd told me earlier about the delivery.
By the way, I can't believe you were told to come back to the hospital. You're always nagging me about living healthy, but look at you now. I'm not listening to your advice anymore if you failed your own health check.
The health check didn't say I failed. It said I needed additional testing.
Same thing, isn't it? You're always going on about eating properly and exercise.
People can get sick even if they're careful. I'm only telling you to be careful because I care about your health.
Just stop with that. I can manage myself just fine.
But you've been going out drinking a lot lately, and you're always coming home late.
What does that have to do with anything? Stop changing the subject.
I'm worried about you. You barely eat dinner at home anymore.
I need alcohol to deal with work stress. You wouldn't understand since you only work part-time.
Working part-time doesn't mean I don't understand stress.
Try dealing with client meetings and deadlines all day. That's real stress.
But you're using the credit card too much. I was shocked when I saw this month's statement. We wouldn't have been able to pay it if I wasn't working part-time.
Why are you checking the credit card statements?
Because I'm the one who manages the household budget.
If we can pay it, what's the problem?
It's not okay. I'm thinking about our future. We can't save any money, and if we keep spending like this, we'll be in serious trouble.
You're overreacting! Everyone has credit card debt!
We're already at the limit on 2 cards.
If we can't save money, it's because you're bad at managing finances. I work hard every day. Don't complain. You should work it out.
I've been cutting corners everywhere I can, buying generic brands, using coupons.
Maybe if you were better at budgeting, we wouldn't have these problems.
I work too, and I do all the housework.
Again? You've been bringing up your part-time job a lot lately.
Because you never acknowledge it. I work hard at home and at my job.
That's your job as a housewife. What are you even saying?
I wish you wouldn't take it for granted.
Take what for granted? The house being clean? That's basic.
The cleaning, cooking, laundry, shopping, everything.
You've gotten pretty cocky since you started that part-time job. If you're so great, why don't you earn more than me?
I could if you'd let me work full-time.
Here we go again with the full-time work talk.
You're the one who wanted me to quit my full-time job in the first place to become a housewife. I'm grateful that you work full-time to pay the bills, but can't you at least acknowledge my efforts too? I do housework and work part-time, and you get mad if I go to bed before you, even though you come home late.
Because I expect dinner when I get home. Is that too much to ask?
Even when you come home at midnight?
Stop acting high and mighty about your part-time job. You're probably just lazing around when I'm not home. Why are you acting like you're so busy?
I work 6 days a week.
So what? Do you earn more than me? No, right?
Money isn't everything. I'm trying my best.
Your best isn't good enough then.
But we'd be in the red without my income.
That's your fault. Figure out how to save money and cut expenses. Oh, and don't even think about saying you want to work full-time.
Why not?
The house is already a mess with you working part-time.
Well, come to think of it, when was the last time you helped with anything?
It's not my job to do the housework. You're a terrible cook, and your cleaning is sloppy too. I don't want you using work as an excuse to slack off even more. If you want to work outside and earn more than me, perfect your housewife duties first.
Nothing I do is ever good enough for you.
Maybe if you tried harder, it would be.
Tom, we need to talk.
What is it? I'm at work. Can't it wait until I get home?
You'll be home late again, right? And I want to tell you this when you're sober. It's important.
I have work to do.
Can you just give me a minute? This is really important.
You know I can't use my phone during work hours.
Even for something this serious?
Well, what is it?
I went for that follow-up check today.
Oh, from the health screening?
Yes, the one you told me to reschedule for the fish delivery.
Are you still upset about that?
It's cancer. Breast cancer.
What? Really?
Stage 2. They found it during the additional testing.
You're kidding.
I need surgery as soon as possible, so I'm going to be hospitalized next month.
Next month? That's only about 2 weeks away. Can't it wait longer?
Did you not hear what I said? It's cancer.
I heard you, but why do you have to be hospitalized so suddenly?
I want the surgery as soon as possible. Without it, the cancer might spread. The doctor said I won't survive if they don't remove it.
But you seem fine right now. You were perfectly healthy this morning.
What? Are you serious?
I mean, you're still working and doing everything normally.
That's not how cancer works.
Then what about my meals and the cleaning and laundry? What am I supposed to do while you're in the hospital?
Did you really just ask that?
Someone has to take care of these things, so what do I do?
What do you mean, what are you supposed to do? Figure it out yourself. I'm sick, in case you forgot. Don't you have anything to say about my cancer?
Well, me getting worked up won't help anything. You need surgery to get better. It's not like it affects me directly.
Not directly? I'm your wife.
You know what I mean.
Don't you feel anything? I was basically told I could die.
That's why you're getting surgery, right? So it'll be fine.
The doctor said there's no guarantee.
But they catch these things early nowadays, right?
You don't know that for sure. Nothing is guaranteed. Even with me having cancer, all you can think about is yourself.
That's not what I mean. You don't look sick anyway, so what's the plan when you're gone?
You could hire a housekeeper.
What? I don't want strangers in our house. What if they steal something?
That rarely happens. The cleaning companies screen their employees carefully.
It's just too much hassle. How long will you be in the hospital?
About 10 days, they said.
10 days? I'll run out of shirts! You better buy me extra shirts before you go in, and socks, and other things I change daily. And for food, I guess you'll have to prepare as many meal prep portions as you can.
I'll be having major surgery.
I know, but you still have a week before that.
Is that all?
What, am I allowed to make more requests? Well, then maybe get some shampoo, too. Oh, and towels would be good.
That's not what I meant. I meant about the surgery.
Oh, right, the surgery.
Is worrying about your daily needs really all you have to say to your wife who's about to have surgery?
What do you want me to say?
Anything showing you care about me?
Oh, well then, good luck with the surgery.
That's it?
Don't be so needy, you'll be fine. Oh, and make sure to stock the fridge before you go.
I can't believe this is happening.
What?
Nothing. I'll prepare what I can.
Sarah, your surgery is done, right? When are you coming home?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? The doctor must have told you. It's your business, isn't it? The house is a mess because you're not here. The laundry and dishes are piling up.
I see.
That's all you have to say?
What would you like me to say?
When are you coming back to clean?
I just had major surgery.
It's been days already.
5 days.
Don't tell me you think I'm gonna do the housework just because you're sick. I absolutely won't. When you get back, you'll have to make up for all the work you missed.
I don't care about any of that anymore. I won't be around, so figure it out yourself.
What? What do you mean you won't be around?
Exactly what it sounds like.
Stop being cryptic. What are you saying?
I'm saying I'm done.
Wait, did the surgery not work? Was it that bad?
They told me I wouldn't survive without surgery. Funny how you care now.
Of course I care. Why are you acting like this?
Acting like what? Like someone who just had cancer surgery?
Well, breast cancer isn't that rare, so I thought it would be fine.
So that's why you thought it was okay? It's still cancer. How can you say things like that?
I'm just trying to be positive.
No, you're being dismissive.
What are you talking about? Was the cancer stage really bad or something?
You would know if you'd paid attention at any point.
Talk to me properly. I don't understand.
There's nothing left to talk about. I just can't do anything anymore.
I don't understand. What do you mean? What's going to happen?
What's there to understand? You haven't asked once how I'm feeling.
How are you feeling? Sarah, will you talk to me?
If you think about how you've been treating me, do you really think I want to talk to you?
I thought you'd be fine after surgery, and housework is just what a housewife does, right? I just wanted you to do your job properly.
Well, keep thinking that way. Just don't expect anything from me anymore. I'm going to live the rest of my life how I want.
Which hospital are you at again? The hospital by the station?
Why do you want to know?
I could come visit.
Now you want to visit?
Well, when you talk like that, of course I'm worried.
A bit late for that. I won't tell you which hospital. I'll contact you about future arrangements once things settle down.
What arrangements?
You'll find out soon enough.
Sarah, what's going on? I got some divorce papers in the mail!
You understand what divorce papers mean, right? Let's end this.
You can't be serious.
I am serious.
So that's what you meant by not being around? You're the worst! I was really worried thinking the surgery had failed.
Maybe you should have worried before the surgery.
Is this how you repay me after all these years?
Repay you for what, exactly?
Is this some kind of revenge? Are you divorcing me because I didn't worry enough? You sent these divorce papers thinking I'd apologize?
What are you talking about? This isn't a threat or revenge. I genuinely want a divorce.
After everything I've done for you?
What exactly have you done for me?
You seriously want to split up?
Yes.
But why? What did I do?
You really don't know?
No! Tell me what I did wrong!
If you still don't understand at this point, you never will. I'm just tired.
Tired of what?
Of explaining, of hoping you'll change.
I can change? Just tell me what you want!
Tired of being married to you. You look down on me for working part-time, even though I'm working all day to keep the house in perfect condition. Without my $1,000 monthly salary, you couldn't even pay your credit card bills, but all you do is complain even though I work and do the housework. I can't stand the thought of living like this forever.
What's that? Don't get cocky over $1,000!
See, this is exactly what I mean.
What do you mean?
Who's being helped by this $1,000? When I got sick, you didn't even worry about me. You only thought about your own life. You didn't even remember which hospital I was at.
I told you I thought you'd be fine, and the surgery was successful, right?
I lost one of my breasts.
What, really?
I'd explained it, but you weren't listening. You absolutely don't understand how painful this is. It was so hard until the surgery. Even now, I don't want to accept it.
Sorry, I really didn't catch that part.
You weren't listening, right? It's too late now. I also know you've been going to hostess clubs instead of coming home early and spending money there too. We got married to be happy together, but I wasn't happy at all. I realized I don't need someone who doesn't cherish me.
Who told you about the hostess clubs?
Does it matter? I saw the credit card statements.
Sarah, let's talk about this first. Look, how am I supposed to explain this to my mom and dad? I wasn't even having an affair. It's hard to explain without a reason. They'll be shocked if they hear that we suddenly got divorced.
If you tell them everything you did to me, I'm sure they'll understand. Or would you like me to explain it to them?
No! Wait, Mom's not doing well lately. Her legs are getting weak, and she's been pretty negative about getting older. If I get divorced now, she'll be even more depressed.
That's your concern? Your mother's feelings?
She's important to me!
So you're saying, don't divorce me because I'm worried about my mom? The divorce is happening because of your behavior, so sorry, but that's not my problem anymore. Why do I always have to accommodate your needs? It's always about you. I'm sick of it.
Okay, let's calm down.
I am calm.
You're being too emotional about this.
Emotional? I'm being perfectly rational.
Look, I've been thinking, you've only ever worked part-time, and I don't think you can make it on your own. Why don't we stay together until you get your life sorted out? I'm fine with that.
You're still not getting it.
I'm trying to help you.
No need. My parents have already said I can come back home.
Your parents know?
Of course they do. They're my parents after all.
You told them everything?
They were there for me during the surgery, unlike you.
Listen, I really think you shouldn't divorce me.
Why's that?
Think about it practically.
I have, for weeks.
Well, you had surgery and lost your breast, right? I hate to say this, but I don't think you'll be able to remarry. Even finding a boyfriend might be hard in your situation.
Wow, you didn't worry about my illness, but you're worried about my dating life after we split? Your thought process is fascinating.
I'm being realistic here.
No, you're being cruel.
I'm saying I'm fine with you not having a breast. I won't throw you away just because you had surgery.
How generous of you.
Can't you see I'm trying?
Look, I don't need your approval anymore. Don't think those words will make me change my mind about the divorce. Besides, anyone would be fine for you, right? You complained about everything I did. Go find someone you really like.
Listen, I think I was just taking you for granted. You did everything for me, and you were always there when I was in trouble. I really was grateful that you worked part-time all this time.
It never felt that way.
I'm just not good at expressing myself. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry I was cold when you told me about your illness, but I believed you'd be fine because it was you. You know, you were just always there.
That's your problem. You thought I'd always be there.
I can do better. Give me another chance.
You've got another thing coming if you think a cheap excuse like that will stop me from wanting divorce. Your reasons for not wanting to divorce are all about you. You don't want to lose someone to cook, clean, do laundry, and help pay your credit card bills. That's why you don't want a divorce.
That's not true. I'm not thinking that at all.
Then there's no problem with divorcing, right? And please, don't start listing reasons like I love you or I need you now. It makes my skin crawl.
You can't mean that. After all our years together.
Those years only showed me who you really are.
Don't say things like that.
You've only done things that would make me say that. Even when I was having surgery, all you worried about was yourself, asking me to do this and that. What did you think I was to you?
I was just trying to keep our life running smoothly.
Our life? You mean your life.
But I did tell you to do your best with the surgery.
Only because I pointed out that you were only worried about yourself. I know you just said it to get the conversation over and done with. How many years do you think I've been watching you? I know better than anyone how you've treated me.
I didn't realize you were this unhappy.
That's because you never bothered to notice.
Sarah, I'm sorry.
Sorry for what, exactly?
Everything! I'll do better!
It's too late to apologize. This time, I thought about a lot of things. What if the surgery failed? What if the cancer had spread? What might happen in the future? That's what finally gave me the courage to leave you.
Can't we start over? I don't want a divorce. What am I supposed to do? I could work with peace of mind because you were there.
That's exactly the problem. You only saw me as someone who made your life convenient.
That's not true! I need you!
From now on, think for yourself. Figure out your spending and debt payments on your own.
Sarah, no! I don't know what to do. I'll really be in trouble. I'm apologizing. I'm reflecting on everything. Please help me. I can't live alone.
You should have thought about that before.
I'll change everything, I promise!
Stop depending on me. I'm never coming back to you. I believe you'll be fine, so good luck figuring out how to live. Even after that, my husband wouldn't accept the divorce and wouldn't sign the divorce papers. So I explained everything to his parents and asked them to convince him. When his parents learned how he had treated me, they were furious and yelled at him until he finally agreed to sign the papers. The divorce was finalized in less than a week, and they made him pay me settlement money. His parents were outraged at his cruel behavior and promised to make him pay compensation for hurting me. Also, because of this incident, his parents cut ties with him, so my ex-husband couldn't rely on his family anymore and had to pay off his credit card debt by himself. Despite me telling him to stop, he had secretly put everything on revolving payments, so it will probably take him a long time to pay it all off. I heard his life is a mess, and his house has become like a hoarder's den. He kept sending messages every day saying, "Help me and let's start over." But after all the procedures were finished, I completely blocked his contact information. So I don't know how he's doing now. However, I'm sure he's not living a decent life anymore. I returned to my parents' home and took time to rest both physically and mentally. Then I got a job at a company, and now I'm living busy but fulfilling days. So far, there's been no recurrence or spread of the cancer. After the surgery, I decided to think of this as the start of my second life. I'm challenging myself to do things I've always wanted to do, enjoying my hobbies, and every day is truly happy. After holding back for so long, I'm going to enjoy life to the fullest.